Friends, again it's about welding. MIG, the expansion of MIG is metal insert gas. Welding is generally used for large and thick materials. It employs a consumable wire that acts as both the electrode and the filler material. MIG, the expansion of MIG is metal active gas. What is the difference between MIG and MAG welding? The difference between MIG and MAG welding methods differ from each other in that MIG, metal insert gas welding, uses an insert shielding gas which does not participate in the welding process, while MAG, metal active gas welding, employs an active shielding gas that participates in the welding process. What is GMAW? GMAW expansion is gas metal arc welding process in which the sources of heat is an arc formed between consumable metal electrode and the workpiece with an external supplied gaseous shield of gas, either insert as argon or helium. GTAW, the expansion of GTAW is gas tungsten arc welding. GTAW, also known as tungsten insert gas TIG welding. Shielded metal arc welding. SMAW, the expansion also known as manual metal arc welding. MMAW, or flux shield arc welding. What is GMAW used for? GMAW, gas metal arc welding, which is also referred to as MIG, metal insert gas welding, is a technique that enables welders to perform a weld on traditionally non-ferrous materials. What are the 7 types of welding? These include metal insert gas MIG welding, stick welding, tungsten insert gas TIG welding, also known as gas tungsten arc welding, GTAW gas welding, metal active gas MAG welding, flux core arc welding, FCAW gas metal arc welding, GMAW submerged arc welding, SAW shield metal arc welding, SMAW, and plasma. What is the principle of GMAW? GMAW process operates on the principles of reverse polarity, where a DC direct current power supply is used with a positive signal assigned to the filler wire electrode. The power source has a constant or flat voltage characteristic. What type of electrode is used in GMAW? GMAW requires a solid wire electrode or a composite metal cored electrode. Solid wire electrodes commonly are referred to as GMAW. I hope this is helping you. GMAW electrodes. The mechanical properties and strengths of the weld deposit depend first on the chemistry of the wire and second on the type of shielding gas used, which is the strongest weld. TIG welding is often considered the strongest weld since it produces extreme heat and the slow cooling rate results in high tensile strength and ductility. MIG is also an excellent candidate for the strongest type of weld because it can create a strong joint. What are the 5 types of welds? There are 5 basic welding joint types commonly used in the industry according to the AWS. Butt joint welding, T-joint welding, corner joint welding, lap joint welding, edge joint welding. What is CO2 welding process? Metal arc welding is in which the consumable electrodes is fed into the arc at a constant speed with a high current density. Any alteration in arc length being corrected by natural occurring changes in the burn-off rate. What are the advantages of GMAW? GMAW can be fully automatic, resulting in the higher productivity. GMAW can be used in all weld positions. GMAW produces lower level of fumes as compared to FCAW or SMAW. What temperature is MIG welding? During GMAW MIG welding, the base metal melts and fuses with the melted filler metal at a temperature of approximately 1650 degrees Celsius, 3000 Fahrenheit. Which rod is used for CO2 welding? MIG welding, carbon steel or mild steel are typically welded with a ER70S 6-inch electrode using either 100% carbon dioxide gas or C25 gas, that is 25% carbon dioxide and 75% argon mixture. What is the weakest weld? The toe of the weld is often the weakest link in a weld. This is due mainly to geometry and subsequent stress concentrations. What is G in welding? F stands for fillet weld, while G is a groove weld. A fillet weld joins together two pieces of metal that are perpendicular or at an angle. A groove weld is made in a groove between workpieces or between workpiece edges. Using the system, a 2G weld is a groove weld in the horizontal position. Which weld is fastest? MIG is the faster method of welding. What is 3G means in welding? Welding in a 3G position means moving the torch vertically up and down across a surface. This is in contrast with 1G flat surface welding, 2G horizontal welding, and 4G overhead ceiling welding. What is 5S in welding? 5S is a system to reduction, waste, productivity, optimization, and quality through maintaining an organizing workplace. 3. The 5S concept consists of sort, seri, set in order, seaton, shine, siso, standardize, seiketsu, and sustain, shitsuki. What are the 9 metals in welding? Since every metal has various melting points and cell structures, they have better compatibility with the same with some techniques than others. Steel and stainless steel, most suitable welding techniques: SMAW, DC, TIG, MIG, FCAW, resistance. Aluminium, titanium, cast iron, copper and brass, magnesium alloy. What is flux for welding? Flux is a mixture of various minerals, chemicals and alloying materials that primarily protect the molten weld metal from contamination by the oxygen and nitrogen and other contaminants in the atmosphere. The addition of certain chemicals and alloys also help to control arc stability and mechanical properties. What is the disadvantage of GMAW? It needs shielding gas, so welding in windy conditions can be difficult. No slag system, so out of position welds are sometimes more difficult. Increasing chances of lack of fusion. If parameters and welding techniques is not controlled, the gun is difficult to get into tight places. What is the principle of MIG welding? MIG/MAG welding is a versatile technique suitable for both thin sheets and thick section components. An arc is struck between the end of a wire electrode and the workpiece, melting both of them to form a weld pool. The wire serves as both heat source via the arc at the wire tip and filler metal for the welding joint. What is the hardest welding to learn? Pipe welding is considered one of the most difficult processes for welders to master. In order to pass pipe welding tests, you must be able to join 2 cylindrical metal pipes together utilizing shield metal arc welding or any number of other methods. TIG welding joints are typically stronger than those produced by MIG welding. This is because the narrow focused arc created by TIG welders offers better penetration of the metal. In addition, the TIG weld beads, when applied correctly, contain few holes and other defects that can weaken the weld. I hope this could help you. I'm reading it from my notes. So have a lovely time, and I hope you gain some experience on this theory that I've given you. Thank you. This is Llewellyn Harris signing off.